Gunnar, and I will be your guide. If I may ask you, where are you guys from? If I may ask? Okay.
Canada.
Canada?
Ireland.
Ireland.
Norway.
Norway.
Germany.
Germany.
I'm
Yeah.
from Poland.
Poland. All right. I guess you already knew, but I'm from Iceland. Yeah, everything around us, surrounding us here, it's a lava field. Erupted from 2 craters up there, on that hill there. Most of the time the lava just flows on the surface, creating this lava field here. Sometimes the lava flows downhill in lava rivers. Those lava rivers flow beneath the surface. Beneath the surface gets cold, gets hot. Those lava rivers are still flowing beneath. Those lava rivers leave behind lava tubes, like this cave here we're about to go in. So yeah, lava tube.
Herru, það íslensku rópur, við skiptum honum í tvennt, þannig að ef þið viljið fara á íslensku frekar þá er
Okay. Those lava rivers leave behind lava tubes, like this cave. Sometimes this happens when the ceiling, when the roof over the cave crumbles down, breaks down. Then we have an entrance, then we have a hole to the ground, an entrance to the cave. So then we can go down to the cave. Alright. All this area, the lava area and the cave itself, it's roughly 8,000 years old. 8,000 years old. The last eruption from the glacier here was 1750 years ago. 1750 years ago. And you see that black lava field there? Sort of high black lava. That is the lava from that eruption. Scientists, experts, they like to say it is active, but sleeping, dormant. Hasn't been active for 1750 years. Let's hope it stays like that while we're no worries, I promise you won't happen. Now, the name of the cave, Vatnshellir, or the water cave. Everything you see there in this cave, everything is lava. It's a lava tube, has nothing to do with water. Why does it have the name Water Cave? It has the name Water Cave because the farmers down there, see the beach, see the lighthouse, the farm there. The people there in the old days, they had a rough time. They didn't have enough water for their animals to drink, for themselves to drink. So what they did, they came up here. There's a little cave right here behind me. You'll see it better when we go down to the platform here. There's another cave right here behind me. That cave used to fill up with snow in the winter. Those farmers came up here in the spring, in the summer, with their animals, with buckets for themselves to collect, to drink the water from the melting snow. Those farmers gave this cave the name Vatnshellir, or the water cave. That's the only reason for the name. Everything you see there in this cave, everything is lava. Alright. Now, you all got your flashlights, and it's best to wear them around your neck, like this. Around your neck. You don't want to hold them in your hand, because, well, you don't want to drop them. These are the only lights in the cave. Your flashlights and my big ass one right here. We call them pocket lights in Iceland. Yeah, but yeah, these are the only lights. Just so there's no confusion, you turn them on here at the front. This button at the top, at the front here. This button here, a big one at the front. Many people make the mistake of pushing this button. Is this the light here? Well, this is just a backup light for the light if it runs out. This will run for 10 hours, 12 hours. Won't run out down there, so all we need is this button right here. You mostly use your lights just to see where you're going. Just to shine down on the floor, see where you step down. The ground is bumpy, the floor is bumpy, it's uneven. So just to see where you're going. When I stop and show you around, then you can of course use them however you want. Don't walk around like this, please, and then you might trip and fall. Accidents are not.
And injure somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you fall and the next one. No. Accidents are not allowed in this cave, so just to shine down on the floor. Please keep your pockets closed. Don't want you to lose anything down there. Every day we pick up some tickets, tissues, and garbage, stuff like that. Sometimes telephones, cameras, even car keys. So we have new cars every week. Parked there in the park. No.
Good job.
Very good job. But yeah, just so you don't lose anything, have your pockets closed. Alright, we don't touch or take anything in the cave. Or we can take our pictures with flash and everything, and I hope to give you good memories as well to take home. Alright, let's go down to the platform a little bit. About 7.5 meters down. Then we'll go into this cave called Vatnshellir or Hall of Spirits. And then we'll go down to the bottom called Lave or the center. Then we will go back up again, take a look at this cave, and then we go again. And this cave right here behind you is the actual Vatnshellir, the water cave. The whole cave system here is about 200 meters long, 35 meters deep at the most. Alright, so follow me down. Okay.
Þú veist vættagangur Gunni eða ekki?
Jú.
Já, ég færa.
Yeah, this kind of just looks like a...
Yeah, no. Go ahead with the
Yes, yeah, okay.
cold.
Yeah, feel the temperature dropping just as you're going down.
There's no volcanic activity going on nearby us.
Right now called Vatnshellir or Hall of Spirits. Well, there's no story behind this Hall of Spirits name, so don't be scared of that. There won't be any ghosts down there. We try to scare you and make you scared. So don't think about that name. It's a name, alright. Like I said before we went down to this cave, everything you see here, everything is lava. There's nothing to do with water. Everything is lava. You see it has sort of black, gray color everywhere around you. But look at this bottom layer here. Why is it so red? You see this red color here? Why is it so red? Why do you think?
Iron.
Iron. That is correct. This bottom layer here has very high levels of iron. So yeah, very rich, very high levels of iron. This red color comes sort of from the rust, the oxidation of the iron. That is what gives this red color here. So yeah, very rich of iron. It's not troll's blood like we thought. Very rich of iron. Okay. Now, if you take a look to this side here. This wall here. You see these beautiful stalactites hanging down from the ceiling. Now, what do they look like? What do you think?
Icicle.
What do you think they look like? Wow. We like to call them stone bats. Yeah. The only kind of bats you will see in Iceland. Just hanging, just relaxed. We also like to call them shark teeth. So stalactites, stone bats, or shark teeth. Those are formed by when hot lava is dripping down from the wall, from the ceiling, but in the process it just gets cool, gets hard in the process. So what we have left is sort of like hanging down solid lava drops, dripping down here, hanging down from the wall, from the ceiling. Stalactites, stone bats, or shark teeth. See these two guys right there? Those two are very special stalagmites. Those are formed by hot lava squeezing up from the ground. So it squeezes up from the ground. This happens when the cave starts cooling down. The top layer, the surface here, is getting hard, getting cool. But under the top layer, there's still some hot lava. That hot lava squeezes up through tiny little holes in the ground. So it squeezes up, only take a few hours to form. Only a few hours, not more than that. Well, this cave here is a part of a national park surrounding this area. And when they opened this cave first, it was just open for people coming down here by themselves, and they started taking stalactites and stalagmites for souvenirs. About 5-6 years ago, the national park decided to close this cave just for protection. And since around 2010, there have only been guided tours down here. These two right there is one of the main reasons why the national park decided to close this cave. They are very valuable to us. It's very special, very rare to see two of them the same size together like this. Those are called the twins. Those are the twins right there. Very special stalagmites. Alright. Okay, the twins. Now, if you take a look up to the ceiling, see those shiny, sparkly things there?
Yeah.
Now, what is that?
Gold.
What are those shiny things there? Gold?
Mm,
Silver?
nice.
Those are diamonds, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Diamonds. Well, I'll tell you what it is. Those shiny things there are actually bacteria. Yeah. Bacteria. Very nice, yeah. Well, probably it's nothing special. It would be cooler if it were diamonds. But yeah, those are bacteria right there. And there are many types of bacteria up there in the ceiling. But there's one type there that has only been found in this cave. Nowhere else in the world, only in this cave. So yeah, that's pretty special. We don't know a lot about them. They're just early in research. Don't know what their name is, what they feed on. The only thing we know, they can only survive in the dark. And we also know that they are harmless. They won't do anything to it. Well, it's not dangerous to breathe them in or anything like that. Yeah, they can only survive in the dark. If we would have lights here in the cave, they would not survive. They would go away. So that is one of the reasons why we don't have lights here in this cave. Those are the only living things in this cave. No insects, no animals, just these bacteria right here. If we would like to make them go away ourselves, maybe have to stand like this for a week or a month. But we don't have time for that, don't have the batteries for that, so yeah, let's move on. Alright. So, what
There's
we have
another one
here
there.
is another very special stalagmite. This one is one of the biggest that has been found in this area. One of the biggest stalagmites in this area. Now, what do we call it? What is his name right there? What do you think? Well, many people say the giant, the big one, something like that. But we actually call it the thumb. This is a thumb right there. Well, pretty strange thumb, maybe a thumb of a troll or something. But yeah, it doesn't look like a thumb to be honest. But yeah, that is the thumb right there. And I think if that's the thumb, this cute little one next to it must be the little thing right there. Must be.
The pinky.
Have you heard about the story Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, written by who? Jules Verne. That is correct. Yeah, Jules Verne, written by him. Tells the story a group of people coming down to the Earth somewhere in the glacier here, Sniper Sugar Glacier above us. In the story, they are supposed to come up at Stromboli. Stromboli, the big volcano in Italy. So we have a little sign here next to the stairs. It points down to the bottom cave. Stromboli, 3,597 kilometers down. Yeah, can we make that in 45 minutes? Might be a little hard, but don't worry guys, the stairs are only 12 meters. So yeah, we will make it. Alright, let's make our way down to the bottom cave or Cleveland or the center.
Oh, that's the sign.
Oh, I like that kind of whip. I'm glad for my jacket.
Yeah.
Should have worn mittens.
Oh man, this is a long ways down here.
Look how far down it is. Good idea. They're wet. Do your boots have good grip?
Yeah, they're really good. Yours too?
Yeah.
You should notice it when you're in this lava stuff, eh? You could just,
Yeah.
if you're wearing.
I've gotta put my milk for stuff here.
Yeah,
It's everything here, hey?
pretty much, yeah.
to the bottom cave, either or the center. The center of the earth, maybe? Could this be it? Right here? Many people say, well, that would be warmer, hotter down here. So, yeah, maybe it's not. Still really cool. Right here where we stand, we're about 35 meters below the surface, but still about 30 meters above sea level, right here. This cave down here, from this end right there, to that end behind you, from both ends, it's about 70 meters long. 70 meters long. Scientists, experts, they believe this cave is likely to be older than the other ones. While the other ones up there are roughly 8,000 years old, this cave could be older from another eruption. It's much different in shape. Has a different shape, much bigger than the other ones. But the most difference is, if you look up there again, you can see that the other cave, they sort of point to the left, to that direction, to the side here. This one takes like a 90-degree turn and points to this right there, or this end. So a completely different direction, much bigger, looks different shape. So it's very likely to be older. But it hasn't been confirmed yet. We don't know yet. They could be the same age, roughly 8,000 years old. This one is just very likely to be older. All right, down here we always follow a little ceremony. I turn off my light. You do the same. Turn off all your flashlights, cell phone lights, GoPros, cameras. Apart from the other cave up there, came pouring down to this cave. It kept on flowing a little bit in this cave, then it just emptied out and came a part of the floor in this cave. So it came flowing down from the other cave, came a part of the floor in this cave. So yeah, a lava fall. Before we go up again, there will be some very great videos. Yeah, it's the best time now to take some very good photos of the staircase right there. Yeah, like I said, these caves, they could be connected, the same age, roughly 8,000 years old. This one down here is just very likely to be older. Hasn't been confirmed, just very likely to be older. Yeah. All right. Okay, so time to get back up. All right.